Today I'm checking out the Kreg Mortise Mate loose tenoning jig. So far I've been kind of a traditional mortise and tenon type of woodworker. Let's see if this jig can convert me. We'll account for all the parts in the box and get it assembled. So you get the jig body itself, which I must say it does seem very nicely machined. Pretty fancy looking actually. You get what they call a mini work surface, which is just a place to mount and secure your workpiece. Various hardware bits and the dust collection fitting. First thing you want to do is orient the jig like this and install that mini work surface with the included fasteners. There's actually a recess for the tray milled into the bottom. And you start to get a sense how that precision carriage will move side to side to help mill the mortise. I really like the looks of this one on first inspection. But to make the whole thing work, we'll need to add this articulating handle. And the hardware bits you'll need for that, this one probably disappears right into the bench. It's a little plastic or nylon washer, a short shouldered bolt there, and a couple of cap screws. The washer just goes under this side of the handle lever, and then that shouldered bolt is what attaches that side. And they've even included several sizes of Allen wrenches so you can get everything put together. So that'll snug down, but it still allows that articulation. And then you'll just align this horseshoe-shaped part with the anodized aluminum block and install those cap screws. So when it's all said and done, there's a little bit of play in the handle up and down, but what really matters, the side-to-side motion here, is nice and precise on those brass bushings. Yeah, that's just got a really nice action to it. And the last, perhaps optional step, is this dust collection fitting. It just goes on right here with 2 Phillips screws. One minor negative I came across is the 4 nuts that secure it to the plywood from underneath are not flush with the plywood. They're just, very slightly, maybe a 1/16 of an inch protruding. So what that means is that I can't push that all the way forward on my bench. I really found myself wanting to mount it all the way forward on the bench, and it needs to mount back somewhat. So whether that's by design or not, I'm not sure. As a solution to that, I just drilled 2 recesses here so that the jig will sit fully flush with a scrap board, and I can mount it to that scrap board. Then that in turn gets clamped to my bench. And even these screws are included with the kit. Kind of nice. That dust collection fitting, by the way, is just about 1.5 inches or around 38 millimeters and fit most of my dust collection hoses just fine. On these bits, I was glad to see that the shanks are shouldered, and that'll just help using a cordless drill, which sometimes the chucks aren't the greatest, but loosen the set screw on this depth stop and move it forward until the leading edge aligns with the mark for your depth that you want, 3/4 inch in this case. And we'll snug that up. And that'll be just right for these 6 millimeter loose tenons. They look to be maybe red oak. Okay, so there's one clean mortise. Doesn't look too bad at all. And we'll compare that with the 6 millimeter loose tenons. Now as far as the thickness, that feels just right. I have it a little bit wide for this particular tenon, but that's adjustable on your jig. And of course the width of the slot is adjustable on the jig with these set screws. Really, I'd like to see if this is a suitable alternative for traditional mortise and tenon joinery, or you could even use it for face frames, but let's make that end grain cut and check the fit. So everything's based around a center mark on your board, and you'll align that with the center mark on the jig. And here's where those cutouts in the work surface make sense, so you can get a nice deep reach clamp in there. Dust collection looks awesome. I really didn't see any debris flying anywhere. It's kind of like the Kreg Foreman actually, that even without the dust collection on, it's not too bad, but when you turn the dust collection on, it's almost flawless. And then when you're to final depth, just push that button and it'll reset the jig. And since everything's based on a center mark, it makes alignment really easy. And since you know which way these were cut based on your tick marks, everything's going to come out nice and flush. It will give you some side-to-side adjustment, kind of like a biscuit joiner, so really easy when it comes time for assembly. So this system would be perfect for making craftsman-style picture frames or just face frames for your cabinets. Basically anywhere you would use a regular mortise and tenon joint, but without all the hassle and time involved in setting up those traditional joints. So in the end, will this mortise mate replace all my other methods for making mortise and tenon joinery in the shop? No, probably not. I have a dedicated hollow chisel mortiser, and I do use that for certain larger joints or furniture construction. But I think this one has a lot of applications, especially picture frames or face frames for your cabinets. So I'm excited to keep working with this in the shop. Now the kit comes with a 6mm bit, but also consider an 8mm or 10mm bit, as well as matching loose tenons on that. I'll drop all these accessories down in the description box if you want to check them out. So that 3/4 inch depth collar on the bit just totally nailed the depth. It's just under what you would need for that, so that'll be a perfect fit for this end grain cut. I must say the mortise walls on this are exceptionally clean, much better than my hollow chisel mortiser, but maybe even better than a plunge router.